Hello there, YouTubers. Traws here again, playing some more Kerbal Space Program. And we're going to continue our second Mun Mission. And here we are. Alright. We are in orbit around the moon here. Really what I wanted to do. There we go. So it's a bit hard to see. We're headed towards the dark side of the moon. This is where we landed previously. That's where we just took off from our previous landing. I believe this is another biome. Actually, some of these minor craters are also a different biome. Just trying to decide where to go for. This here is another crater with a canyon coming out of the top, I believe. And I think the canyon counts as a different biome. So, that seems like a good thing to go for. Let's just check our fuel levels. Looks like we're all full. That has well, about a third of a tank, we'll call it. So we should still have Jeb in here. Let's now let's undock, and of course it gave us the wrong ship. Here we are. Let's RCS and back up a little. Alright, that should be good. Ooh. Oh. Let's transfer some mono propellant. Come on, dock again. Alright, we got one tank here. So let's say we get to 60, 30, 40, 50, 60, a little much. And then alright, that was that one. Keep things balanced. We'll do it from the opposite side, and we'll say 93. I'll try to hit stop at 90. See how we'll go. 80, 90. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Undock. RCS, back away, Alright. Gotta stick a maneuver here. It's kind of wobbling around, but that looks good to me. And when we're about here, we'll come in for our landing. So that means we got to burn in. Well, we've already passed it apparently. Let's turn off RCS. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, let's turn off SAS because we don't need to be using power. Alright, let's fast forward. Next burn is going to be a decently sized one. Hopefully... Alright, we're going to be landing here on the dark side, but then we'll stay on the ground, and we should soon orbit, or the moon's rotation should take us into the light, and that's not the way I want to be going. I want to be going this other way. Should have been burning already. Okay. Alright, we're headed almost straight down now. I think we may be off the crater, but that may be okay. There's actually a few biomes around here. I think I may be on the crater. We will see. 8,000 meters. Let's turn on some lights. quickly and easily seen. Maybe we are. Ooh. Yeah, it wasn't really that good. Flipping around like that while we're trying to land. We may be really low here. Okay, there we go. We got some lights. Alright. Gear. We are drifting slightly. Turn off RCS, turn off SAS. Okay, we are down. Alright, it's gonna be a bit until the sun rises. We have enough power for now to leave the lights on. So, let's do an EVA. Can we, store that? Let's, climb on down here. Ooh. Let's turn on your lights. Let's come over here. Let's plant a flag. Second mission, second landing. We made it back again. Doesn't that look nice? Alright, take a surface sample. Far side crater, melted byproducts here, some appear to be formed by intense pressures and heat. Let's keep that data. Let's do an EVA report. So apparently we actually are in the crater. I was afraid I missed it. Let's keep that data. Let's board our ship again. And we can turn off the lights. Lights. Apparently, didn't seem to work. Apparently, there's a small light on the ladder, but apparently it doesn't take any power. So I'm going to go to map view here, and I'm going to speed up time a bit. And as we can see, 1 orbit, 2 orbits, 3 orbits of the capsule, command module, and ooh. Well, looks like we are going to need to rotate our ship, but the sun is almost risen. We know, so I'm gonna try to do this very gently. And I'm gonna go up, hit E, and then come down. Us. Alright, so you can see we went away from the flag by 30 meters. But we have sun exposure now. Although I guess technically we do if the moon's perfectly smooth, but the mountains here are in reality blocking the light, so we can time warp a bit. So I want to get a good view of our surroundings. Alright. Whoa! Here we are. You know, that's not bad at all. You're just south of that canyon. Let's do some science. Let's observe the mystery goo. Let's keep that data. Observe the materials bay. Alright, and materials bay we only have one of, so we're going to want to broadcast that data. We have a temperature. We're going to want to broadcast that. And we got seismic. 200. Distant impacts. Reflecting along the interior. Wow. Got our big dish open to broadcast that. And that sure used up a lot of power. But we have full sun here, so just gonna spam science for a few minutes here until we aren't getting many returns. So the materials bay is going to be the biggie, or the one that takes the most, because you can only get 20%. That sure is a nice dish when that opens up. Then the seismic. Yeah, we also have this stick antenna here. 10 science for the materials bay. Science for the materials bay. 5 signs for the seismic scan. Do that once more, I guess. Seven signs for the materials bay. 6. Down to 2, seismic scan. We'll just do it once more. Five for the materials bay. We're just about 6. And 1.2 for seismic, so that's about done. We still can get 25 points over a bunch of tries for the materials bay. Got another 5 there. Temperature sensor down to 2. Probably just do it once more. Alright, 4 from the materials bay. Yeah, 1.2 for temperature sensor, so that's pretty much done. And now it's just materials bay. Three. Two. Two again. One and a half. One 1.2, we'll call this it. 1.1. Okay. This is where we're situated in this large crater. Now I know this canyon up here counts as a separate biome. And I think this area around here is highlands. Although I'm not sure if I had hit highlands earlier. I don't think I did. I think the previous attempt hit a crater and then midlands. There's also this crater over here, I think, is a separate biome, but it shares it with a few of the other smaller craters. Basically, the smaller craters fall into two different categories of either highlands or midlands small crater. There's highlands around a lot of places, especially the pole. So if we ever do a polar mission, so I'm thinking I want to go for the canyon, because there's really only 2 canyons, and this is one of them. Let's go into map mode here. Yeah, I guess the other canyon is right now on the dark side. So I'm going to try that. So here we're facing the sun, basically. And I want to head much due north. Which should be this direction. Should have enough fuel for the hop. Let me hit F5 here. Alrighty. So let's do this. I'm gonna throttle up. In 3, 2, 1. And we want to keep going. The right way. And we'll do a slight adjustment at apoapsis. About a 1 second burn. Actually, if I burn early, I'll be saving fuel. Something like that. Save 3 meters a second. Alright. That should definitely put me inside the crater. Now to get in landing position. And because of the way the sun is, I'm going to want to rotate like that. So when I land, my solar panels will be facing the sun. This way. And at this point, I want to go up and start pointing my engines down. Should be just about straight down. Actually, that looks rather flat below us. Which is exactly what I want. And I want to try to conserve as much fuel as possible because I need to get into orbit again. Spiral lights. Too much slow. We were gonna tip over there, so that wasn't good. Okay, we are down. Probably used more fuel than I would have liked. Definitely used more fuel than I would have liked. We have enough sun exposure, even though there's a big... enough sun is getting over that mountain. You can see our shadow. Let's EVA. And, make sure we're where we want to be. Ooh, that wasn't a very good exit. I really hope this counts as the canyon. Let's take a surface sample. It does. Striated. This possible surface fractured. Start to say something dramatic, poignant about Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only cut off by some random radio chatter. This situation is nominal. Alrighty. Plant the flag. Second mission's third site. Two sites in one. One excursion. One attempt. 2 sites. Alright. Let's get back up. grab. There we go. Store the experiments. EVA report. Yeah, can you even see Kerbal from here? I don't think we can. It's should be past the sun. Data. It's board. Okay, I guess that second report anyway doesn't count. So yeah. There's a crater up there we've never visited. Like I said, these are highlands. Problem is, we may not even have the fuel to get into orbit. So at this point, I think our best bet is to just attempt to get into orbit. And then, assuming we can get into orbit, have the command module come down and pick us up. After we spam science, of course. Let's observe mystery goo. Assuming we can take it back. Well, assuming we get back, we'll just be taking this back instead of broadcasting it. So we'll keep the data. And we got 2 nice parachutes on the lander can here. I think this is going to be our last. We're not going to dock and come back again. So we can just observe the materials bay. Nope, never get that materials bay cleaned again. We're just going to keep the data. The only thing we'll slightly spam are temperature readings. Science. Science. 5 science. 2 science. 1.4 science. 0.7 science. We're done with that. 200 science. Which really gave us 48 science. Science. I think that 200 might have really been a 100. Science. 5 science. 2.5 science. 1.2 science, and finally 0.6 science. Alright, I think we did all the science here that we could. But this episode is starting to run a little long, and this rescue may be a little problematic, so we'll have that in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.